Hi, this is Mr. Millay, and this is your video review for regular U.S. history. Some terms that you need to know. You need to know what the 18th Amendment was, that outlawed alcohol. 19th Amendment, let women have the right to vote. 21st Amendment, made alcohol legal again. You need to know what a hobo was. You need to know what suffrage is, the right to vote. You need to know what a tariff is. That's a tax on imported goods. You know what a blind pig is. That is a place where you could go and drink alcohol, also known as a speakeasy during Prohibition. You know what a flapper girl was. You know what an Okie was. You need to know what a Hooverville was. All right? Also, you need to know who was Duke Ellington, Charlie Chaplin, Babe Ruth, Louis Armstrong, Al Capone, Al Smith, Herbert Hoover, Ella Fitzgerald, Mickey Mouse, and Calvin Coolidge. You need to know who all of those people were. You need to know what a red was. You know, a communist. You know, with communist leanings was known as a red. You need to know what buying on the margin meant. That's when you bought stocks on credit. You need to know what Black Tuesday was. You need to know what a speakeasy was. You need to know what fundamentalist is, what a fundamentalist believes. You need to know what installment buying is. You need to know what a stockbroker is and how good they did during the 1920s. You know, stockbrokers did great during the 20s till the 1929. Farmers did not do so well. Immigrants didn't do so well. You need to know who Carrie Nation was. She was that lady what walked around with a hatchet and chopped up saloons. You need to know that during the Great Depression, 25% of the country was unemployed. You need to know that Harlem and black neighborhoods were about 50% unemployment. You need to know about the court case of Sacco and Vanzetti. Remember, those were those Italian immigrants who were found guilty of a crime they almost certainly didn't commit and were basically tried because they were immigrants. You need to know what the Model T car was and why it was significant. You need to know about how the car changed our country, how it changed our nation. You need to know about how using credit crashed our economy, because all these people were buying stuff that they couldn't afford, especially buying stocks on the margin. You need to be able to talk about that and how that caused people, how that caused the stock market to crash, basically. People buying stuff they couldn't afford on credit. You need to know why people were moving west during this time period, and what was it like for the people who had to move west. And we just read today about the Grapes of Wrath. You need to know about Al Capone and what life was like for him and how he eventually died. And you need to know about the farm failures during the Great Depression, how that affected people. If you study all of those things, you should have a good chance of getting a great grade on this upcoming test.